Family of an 8-year-old is turning their pain into purpose 5 years after her death.
Secoriea Turner's family is hosting a fundraiser for a scholarship in her honor. Just one day after a guilty plea in her case, 11 Alive's Angelina Salcido joining us live in Atlanta from that fundraiser tonight. So, Angelina, I think a lot of people really would like to know how her family is reacting, how they're doing.
Well, her family is just showing up right now as the fundraiser just starts to get underway. And I want you guys to take a look at the 8-year-old that we are honoring as this scholarship fundraiser happens to get underway. And like you guys said, this is happening just a day after Jerrion McKinney, one of the co-defendants charged in connection with her death, entered a guilty plea for gang and firearm charges. He received a 40-year sentence with 20 years to serve in prison. A statement was read in court yesterday on behalf of the 8-year-old's father and mother to talk about how profoundly they have been impacted by her loss. I did speak to her mom. Her mom told me that she believes he should have been able to serve all 40 of those years instead of just 20. We'll talk a little bit more about that later on. But Turner was killed July 4th, 2020 during protests for Rayshard Brooks. He's the 27-year-old man who was unarmed when he was shot and killed by Atlanta police officer Garrett Rolfe in June of 2020. Now, officers had responded to a call about him being asleep in a car in a Wendy's drive-thru. Secoriea was in a car that was shot at during protests. The second defendant, Julian Conley's trial, is set to start on Monday. This has been a pretty tough time for her family, and her family, of course, excited to be here tonight because this scholarship is extremely special for them. They believe that this is a part of them trying to keep their daughter's spirit alive because this scholarship is meant to try and help send a college student specifically to Spelman College, and that is something that they have been extremely passionate about since their daughter was killed years ago. So coming up tonight at 11 o'clock, we're going to be talking about that. We'll obviously talk about what happened in court yesterday, and we'll also talk about the other co-defendant in this case. His trial is set to start on Monday, so we'll talk to her mom, we'll also talk to her dad, and we'll talk to the lawyer that is also representing the family about what this time has been like and about how they've been doing and about how they feel about being here tonight, and the fundraiser as well for the scholarship that is going to be helping another college student be sent to Spelman University. We're live tonight in Atlanta. Angelina Salcido, 11 Alive News.
All right, Angelina, we look forward to that report tonight at 11.